genuine victim, I might do a video about this actually, a genuine victim of a sex assault would not want that person's money. Because what are you going to do? Get £1 million off them, and then why are you going to want to sit there and everything you buy yourself and your children are going to be off the man that done something to you? Talking about Conor McGregor, he's been stitched up by the looks of things. Even more so because she went back the next day. Think about it. If you've been a victim of a sex assault by two men, you're not going to go back the next day and go and see them and sleep with one of his mates, are you? You're not going to do that. You're going to go straight to the fucking police. And you're not going to go to the police. You're definitely not going to be going back to them the next day. And that's it. And this is what pisses me off, because you've got genuine victims of sex assaults these women who make allegations up. Because it's so easy to happen, you know. It's so easy for it to happen, for someone just to turn around and try and stitch you up. It's so easy. This is how you know the difference between someone in prison who's in for rape. Is how you know the difference between them. Because if I, God forbid, if I ever got stitched up for that, there's no way on this planet I would be going on the protection wing, on a wing where the sex offenders. No way. The first thing I would do is go a normal location. I would say, listen, this is what I'm in for. If you want to all come and attack me for a charge which I'm fucking been wrongfully convicted of, then so fucking be it. But I'm not fucking moving nowhere. And I've seen that once, where some lad was in for rape, and he ended up getting not guilty in the end. But he come on normal location. He come on our wing and he's like, look, I'm telling you all now, this is what I'm in for, but I did not do it, and I'm not going on the protection wing. You can cut me face, you can do whatever you want, but this is what he said to everyone. He said, but I'm not going nowhere. And he was just like a little skinny weasel lad. I had a conversation, we were all debating what was going to get done to him. And I said, do you think he's guilty though, lad? Because it could happen to any one of us, that. Literally, and he showed us the paperwork, and then I was like, I don't think he's guilty, me lad. And it turned out he got not guilty on him. He got it kicked out. And it was like, because it turned out the woman had lied. And it gets me angry, that, because it makes you think out, it does take it away from genuine victims. These women who are suffering, and then you have women who make up allegations. And that's what gets to me. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, do you know all I would do? If I ever, God forbid, this is why I don't understand these people, like the likes of Russell Brand, right? He's in the public eye. I don't understand why he is not just turning around and going, do you know what? Get 3 of the top lie detector people in the country. We'll put it live on social media, and I will do lie detectors. And you can ask me the question if I'm guilty or not guilty. That's what I would do. So I don't get why Russell Brand isn't. Because here's the thing, what he says is 97% accurate. So let's say, for example, it come back that you was lying, and then you could turn around and go, the avenue would be, oh, you know, it must be the 3%. But then if you do another 2 lie detectors, the odds of you being in that 3% on 3 different occasions is 0. So that's why you do 3 lie detectors. They're only £500. You do 3 lie detectors, and then live on social media, one after the other, and see what the results are. And then you turn around to the public, and if it comes back you're telling the truth and you're innocent, you turn around to the public and say, well, now you make your own decision up. I've done 3 lie detectors which show that I'm telling the truth. These are 3 of the top lie detectors in the UK. So you make your own mind up, am I guilty or not guilty? That's why I don't get why these people don't do lie detectors. Because that's the first thing you'd be doing online, publicly. And we'll do anything for money. Yeah. Do well. The problem is people would still believe what they want. No, you'll always have people believing, but I look at McGregor and think, does he sleep with loads of women? Yeah, he does. But just because he's married does not make him guilty of the offence. So when you look at it and think, you can dislike McGregor all you want on the basis of the moral high ground. I think, okay, well, I don't like him because he cheats on his wife. But that doesn't make him guilty of an offence. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. But you've just got, that's my personal thing. And it's a very, very touchy subject because you've got like, he's not married yet, I feel, but yeah, well, either way, whether he's married or not, like, the thing is, regardless of what someone does in their personal life and what you feel about someone, when you take all that out of the equation and you look at the offence he's actually been arrested for, you've got to look and think, okay, putting aside how I feel about him, is he guilty of this offence? How you would come to that conclusion is multiple things. We don't know the full details of the case at the moment, but as it stands, what we do know is that the female went back to his hotel. They were obviously having a little flirt, whatever, before, and she knew she weren't going back for a cup of tea. And then she went back to see them the following day, and she slept with Conor McGregor's friend. So if that's the case, and she slept with Conor McGregor's mate. It's like that bird in Liverpool, I can't fucking remember her name. She messaged me, she tried to kick into me a couple of years ago, and I thought, not a fucking chance. He's got a baby to him. What's her fucking name? Also, she was claiming she had a baby to him. Scouse bird, when Conor McGregor was fucking in Liverpool, and every gold digger in the North West was there. And what happened? No means no either way. Yeah, no means no either way, Amy, but you're missing the point. This woman clearly did not say no. Clearly, because she went back the next day. No means no, obviously, but that does not mean that she said no. You got to think of it like this, and you got to look at the evidence of what we know. She went back the following day, so if she was a genuine victim of assault, she would not have went back the next day and slept with his mate. On top of that, she would pursue criminal charges. She hasn't. She just pursued civil charges to try and get money out of him. Do you know what I mean? If he had been loyal to his missus, this situation wouldn't have happened. That's true, but the thing is, we've got to put that aside. Then you wouldn't go back. Exactly. You wouldn't. Think about it as a woman. If you've been sexually assaulted by two men, would you go back? No, you wouldn't. The next day, did she sleep with his friend? Is that fact? Yeah, she slept with his friend. She admitted that she went back the next day and slept with his friend. There's actually text messages. But it's like that bird who's got a kid to. So Conor McGregor, him and his friend slept with her, the scouse bird. Him and his mate slept with her the same night or the night after when he was in Liverpool. Because as I said, every gold digger in the North West was trying to get on his table. The queues of birds fucking just trying to get in. She's gone back to the hotel with him. He slept with her. And I think later on that night or the next... Similar situation to this bird. But she got pregnant. And then she was putting it on. It was Conor McGregor's kid. Putting emojis over it and all that. And then it turned out it was his fucking mate. She must have been gutted. She's gone for fucking thinking she's had a kid to a fucking billionaire. To fucking finding out that it wasn't a billionaire, it was the man who's on the dole claiming benefits. And she's like, what the fuck? So, like, that's a class example of it, but it's like, it's just a mad one, but nobody would return to the scene of the alleged crime, exactly. She's had to go to sleep, no food, that's it. She's tried to press charges with the drop when it happened. I don't believe Please read the Irish actual news reports. I'll go through them today. Ain't no way you're going anywhere near the crime. Well, exactly, you're not going near, regardless of whatever the reports say. She went back the next day to go and sleep with his friend. What does that say? That to me just says that, do you know what I mean? Like, and also on top of that, you're not stupid. Like fucking, if I'm on the jury, the first thing I'm going to be thinking is, okay, well, you'd be watching camera evidence and seeing hair all over him during the night, and then you go back to a hotel. Obviously, they're both going back with the intention that they're going to take things to the next level. Obviously, that's clearly, otherwise you would have said, do you want to go for a meal? He said, do you want to go to the hotel? And then she went back to his mate the next day. It just doesn't, and then she's seeking money off him. And as I said, if you're a genuine victim, you do not want money off a fucking perpetrator who's just sexually assaulted you. Absolutely not. You would not want that. On Instagram, as we are talking about this, ain't no way you're going there. That's like you said, more than he will ever know. Well, definitely I'm not staying away. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's a little face today. She's okay. She's just sleeping on. She tried to press charges and the DPP wouldn't charge them. Exactly. And why do you think the Department of Public Prosecutions wouldn't charge? Because there's no evidence. That is why. Because there's no fucking proof. Because it didn't happen. That is why. So she might have tried to press charges, but she didn't press charges because the prosecution were like, there's no evidence, and you went back and slept with his mate the next day, so obviously you're just after money off him. That is it. Too many men are falsely convicted. And well, this is the thing. But on the flip side of that, and I've got every sympathy for men who've been falsely convicted, but at the same time, there's a lot of women who are genuine victims who do not get justice. And it's because of women like the one who's accusing McGregor falsely. It's because of that exact thing. Because you have gold diggers who try to get money out of celebrities like Conor McGregor. Russell Brand, he's probably guilty, I'm pretty certain, right? But whether you like him or not, he's guilty. Fucking because you just know he is. But fucking in terms of McGregor, he's definitely not. But you do have people that don't get justice, and that's the thing. They pursue civil charges as criminal cases are hardly ever prosecuted. It's all about money. It is. Didn't she go back and see his friend? Yes, she did go back and see his friend. Did she sleep with his friend? As an actual fact, his partner knows what he does, and he's a choice. Leave him. So if he doesn't, she's accepting. But the thing is, that's the thing. If his partner, like that's the thing. Regardless of whatever, just drop me charger. Regardless of whatever you think of this, the relationship, and she knows he's at it. So that's it. Nothing wrong with that. If that's what they're happy with and okay with that, then that's no one's business. Do you know what I mean? But the thing with Connor, if I was him, I would just be secretly I would be getting contracts written up from this moment on with any female I see, and I'd literally be like, look, or video, be like, look, are you alright? Is this going on? That's what you'd have to do to cover your own back, because you just got fucking so many people who are going to try and get his money. She did go back, Anna. She did go back, Anna. She went back. That's a fact. There's video evidence of her going back and seeing his friend. So regardless, the news article doesn't say she didn't go back. I know that for a fact because I've actually seen video evidence of her with his friend the next day. Russell Brand is disgusting. Just look at him. I never understood women all of him. Yeah, Russell Brand. I don't think. You look at Russell Brand, you just think. You just know you're guilty. Obviously, that's just. And also you got to look at the type of woman who's accusing him. It's not just some cokehead on a weekend who just wants money. It's not that. It's just what it is executives, people who work in Channel 4 who have got more to lose than to gain by speaking about him and accusing him. Do you know what I mean? And these women with Russell Brand, as far as I know, are not seeking any sort of financial gain. They're just looking for justice. If let's see. Brand, his friend was with them in the hotel. They picked him up. Let's see, he gives me Russell Brand is like. So yeah, he does. He has a bit wrong. Russell Brand. Yeah, Russell Brand is. But anyway, let's get off the subject of these. Yeah, just see how grip it is. I don't know what folks see him. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Johnny Depp, has Johnny Depp been accused now, has he? Usually they will sue if there isn't enough evidence, like Cassie did before. What I don't get is, do you remember that footballer, that Man City footballer? Mason Greenwood. I don't get why he was not charged. What? Because there was actually a recording of him. There was actually a recording of him threatening that female and like saying to her, like, you could blatantly hear it, but then someone said to me it was role play. It was role play what they were doing, and she had recorded them. So I don't know. I was like, I don't know how he was not charged. I was United in the Cells senior broke out. I broke out Amanda. I don't even think he's a good actor. What is Russell even famous for? Russell's like the fucking Callum Best. I mean, Callum Best is like, what's Callum Best fucking famous for? And that fucking Wayne, do you know what makes me cringe? When you see birds, like, so I was talking to some birds, yeah, and then I liked it as well for sound, and then she put a picture up of Wayne Lineker. Is it Wayne Lineker, the one who's in Marbella? And as soon as she put that picture up, I just blocked her. I thought, you know what? I would not even want to be even fucking associated with a bird who's got a photograph of Wayne Lineker. Absolutely not. Is it Wayne Lineker, the one who's fucking the cokehead in fucking Marbella? Yeah, I'm sure it is, isn't it? His dad's famous, exactly. His dad's famous, so and I'm saying Wayne Lineker's brother's famous, isn't he? Is it Wayne? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Callum Best is like, what? Yeah, he's just like, I don't see the logic in him, the use in him. What's the use in Callum Best and Wayne Lineker? I don't get what the use is. They've got no, is there any logic in that? I don't know, but it's I remember that Wayne liked one of your pictures or videos. I was like, don't you like my video, you little prick? Rather you not watch my videos, Grandad. Listen, Grandad, don't be watching my videos while you go with 18-year-old children. And that's it. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if like Grandad Wayne Lineker was ever on a sex charge. That wouldn't surprise me, because like even when he got knocked out in, I think it was Marbella, that was for going with someone's fucking little sister. I think she was 17 or 18, and he got put asleep for it. Did you ever see the video where he got knocked out? And that's when I took a disliking to him. I don't get Wayne Lineker thing either. Well, Wayne Lineker's like 60 odd. Going with like 17-year-old girls whose first holiday was in fucking Marbella or Ibiza. It's like, come on. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing, and you've got to. That's where I would question it. I think, okay, well, yeah, you've got shares in Ocean Club, whatever. You don't own it, but you've got shares in it. But that doesn't give you the right to be going with little teenagers when you're like 65 years old. It was a soap scar that just started, that was just outed. I didn't find the name, I don't know, I saw that Ponce getting knocked out. Yeah, he got knocked out. Did he go with Chloe from Geordie Shore? Probably everyone's been with Chloe. Chloe's been passed around more times than your local prostitute. Yeah, so she's fucking Chloe from Geordie Shore, she's active. So yeah, so that wouldn't surprise me. That's one person you couldn't wipe off. Chloe from Geordie Shore is not like... She's not even socialising material, you couldn't even... I wouldn't even stand next to her in a bar. Man from Conan Street has just been accused as tardicard, I think. I'm sure I read something about Philosophy Taylor, the darts player. Man from Coronation Street. Phil Mitchell's even fucking nicked, has he? Being Roger more times than a Busy's radio. Let me just screenshot, I need to save that. I'm gonna use that one for now on. I met her at the local shops, let's see. Donald Trump was accused and he's still present. But look, Donald Trump's representing all the criminals. He's fucking, isn't he a convicted criminal now with like fraud or something mad like that? Has he been convicted of a crime? I might do a fucking video about that. Big up Trump. You're in the same bracket as all of us now, lad. You got more in common with me than you have with the average member of public, because we are both criminals. Convicted. 34. Oh look, I've got to do a video about it. Big up to Donald Trump winning. You got more in common with us drug dealers than you have with the general working class. Due back days. Due back in court. Let's see. He's back in court this month. Trump is something else. I do like. I was happy when he won, Trump, to be honest. The royal family's full of yeah. If a president is convicted felony, then everyone's a criminal. Look, this is what I'm saying to you. It's mad though, isn't it, that Trump would technically have more in common with the criminal fraternity than fucking the average hard-working member of society, because we're all convicted felons. Trump's cool. I think Trump's sound as well. Well, I don't know him, but from what I see. But big up Trump. Yeah. Crooked Joe Biden though. I felt sorry for him at the end. I don't like Joe Biden, but at the same time, don't know why he's trying to cling on to his presidency, because he obviously got into old age and he's fast asleep. He tried, and he wouldn't accept that he was getting old, and he must have had to just come to the conclusion that, okay, look, I'm getting on here. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think Biden's like AI. We haven't seen Malaria for a year. Now she's out in designer suits and fake smile.